The pursuit of peace has always been central to the Church's mission. From the day of his election, Pope Leo made it clear that it would also stand at the heart of his pontificate.
A tutte le persone,
To all people, wherever they may be, to all nations, to the whole earth, peace be with you.
la pace sia con voi.
For the many faithful listening to his first words, the message seemed to come at the right moment for the world.
Ecco, questa pace sia con voi.
That phrase, peace be with you, has become something of the leitmotif of this journey, of these visits. He is a pope who wants to bring not only the message of peace, but also the path that the Church offers for making peace a reality, at an extraordinarily difficult moment, because we are living through a time of profound crisis. Peace seems almost impossible to recover.
La pace sembra impossibile da ritrovare.
At the Lateran University, the only pontifical university to offer a specialized program in peace sciences, the Church's commitment to peace has taken concrete academic form. Established by Pope Francis in 2018 through his letter, The Desire for Peace, the program reflects the Holy See's long-standing mission to help build a more just and peaceful world.
La Chiesa ha un grande compito.
The Church has a great mission, and at the same time, a great challenge. Because in today's world, the Holy Father is the only one who not only carries the message of peace, but does so on the basis of a social doctrine, the social doctrine of the Catholic Church, rooted in the principle of subsidiarity, and through the relationships the Holy See maintains with all different nations, even in the most delicate, fragile, and difficult contexts.
Delicati, più fragili, più difficili.
This mission and its challenges were something Pope Leo made clear from his very first meetings and audiences after his election that he fully embraced.
Perché questa pace si diffonda.
I will make every effort so that this peace may prevail. The Holy See is always ready to help bring enemies together, face to face, to talk to one another, so that peoples everywhere may once more find hope and recover the dignity they deserve, the dignity of peace.
Meritano la dignità della pace.
In total, the word peace appears more than 400 times in the addresses delivered by the Holy Father during the first year of his pontificate, including those made during his recent trips abroad to Turkey, Lebanon, and Africa, where a call for peace and justice quickly emerged as the defining theme of each visit.
I am here to proclaim peace.
The Pope also didn't hesitate to make it the central theme of his Easter message to the world.
Chi ha in mano
Let those who have weapons lay them down. Let those who have the power to unleash wars choose peace.
scelga la pace.
While meeting with world leaders, including U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance, Israeli President Isaac Herzog, and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, to encourage ceasefires and an end to war, the Pope has repeatedly emphasized that peace is not merely the absence of war, but something that must be actively and concretely built. In his message for the 59th World Day of Peace, Pope Leo outlined his vision for a, quote, unarmed and disarming peace.
From Pope Leo, we have, so to speak, identified a method for peace. On the one hand, the humanization of politics, an expression he himself uses, and on the other, what he calls a diplomacy of fraternity. When he said, from the very beginning of his pontificate, the famous phrase, a disarmed and disarming peace, he made us understand that there are two poles that must be placed around the theme of peace, cooperation on the one hand and openness or availability on the other.
Rector of the Pontifical Urban University and scientific director of the Pontifical Ecclesiastical Academy, which trains so-called Vatican diplomats, Professor Vincenzo Bonomo emphasized that the Church promotes peace not as a political project, but because peace is embedded in the very message of the gospel.
The Church is the bearer of a message that is foundational. On the one hand, through grace and the sacraments, it is directed toward the salvation of souls. On the other, it is rooted in a particular commandment, one not found in the Decalogue, when Christ says, "Go into all the world and proclaim the good news to all peoples." I believe this is precisely the idea of peace, the good news itself as peace.
Di una buona novella che è anche pace.
Beyond urging the world to work for peace, Pope Leo continues to emphasize something equally important, that peace depends on each and every one of us.
Vogliamo dire a tutto il mondo
We wish to tell the whole world that it is possible to build peace, a new peace, that is possible to live together with all peoples of every religion and every race, that we wish to be disciples of Jesus Christ, united as brothers and sisters, all united in a world of peace.
Cristo uniti come fratelli e sorelle, uniti tutti in un mondo di pace.